Is there anyone else that surprised you that was a fan of yours?
I mean, the one that I can never get over, will never get over, didn't get over at the time, was Oprah.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
Well.
Like, that's one of those where you're like, I cannot believe she knows who I am.
Oh.
And
Isn't
why
that
is
weird?
She, yes.
Like,
and
my name is in your mouth.
Yeah, she's talking to me, and she's looking at me, and she knows that she's talking to me. And
she knows
wants
that
to
I
talk to
exist
me.
on planet
Yes.
Earth. Yeah.
Yes.
It's weird.
I was doing a cover for a magazine, and a few people were on the cover.
Yeah.
And she was one of them, and she was in the dressing room next door, and I was like, Oprah's next door, oh my God. And I was getting my hair and makeup done, and she was, and I hope still is, a big fan of The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
And she kept popping by with questions. So she kept like, it would be silence, and then she'd be like, and I was just wondering about when that happened. And then I would answer, and she'd go away. I'd be like, oh my God. I know. And then it'd be silence, and then she'd like appear again around the corner with another question, and I couldn't get used to it.
And you're casually talking to Oprah?
Yes, and I'm trying to explain the show to her.
Yeah.
You know?
I have never, one time this is not a name drop, this is just, I'm an idiot. One time she had called me, and someone called me and said, Oprah's about to call you, and I was like, okay. Okay. and they were like, no, she's really gonna, I was like, what? And I was like when? They're like now. And then all of a sudden the phone rang, and I proceeded to, I was like, yeah, totally. And I was like, I got such a workout from that call. I was like, I remember my husband at the time was like, can you calm the hell down? I was like, and then I was like, don't say anything stupid. I probably said something stupid. I was
probably
so
blacked
nervous.
Out completely.
I have no idea what we talked about.
Totally.
For $1 billion, I don't even remember why she called. I don't even know why. I was like, why are you calling? I love that you know who I am. It's like, but she's one of those people that's like,
I don't think I would
women
ever get used to
especially, like looking up to a woman that like really made such a big impact.
I used to spend hours watching her show.
Yeah.
Me and
she got Mariah and Whitney in the same room.
Yes.
I was like, that Prince of Egypt, I was like, this is powerful.
Yes.
This is powerful.
She can do anything.
Yes.
Yes, me and one of my best friends, Patricia, we used to watch her and Dr. Phil every single day because we didn't have jobs. We were like in our early 20s.
He's funny.
Yeah. And we just were obsessed and used to take all her advice and like just, oh God.
It's good advice. She's so inquisitive. So it was nice, like things you wanted to know, she'd find out.
Oh yeah, I will never forget some of the things like don't go to a second location. Remember that one?
Oh, like if someone tells you to get in the car?
Yeah, never go to the second location.
Yeah.
You remember that, right?
Someone told me one time, go dead weight. And I was like, I don't understand. What? And they were like, go dead weight. And I was like, they were like, because you're so heavy. And I was like, I've never thought of that.
That's so interesting.
And even when I'm thin, I'm heavy. So like, you know what I'm saying?